Business Report, brought to you by Sky Mall Food Court.
In business tonight, rebuilding the Customs Department is critical to the Barbados Economic Recovery and Transformation, or BERT program. Minister in the Ministry of Finance, Ryan Strawn, made this comment while leading off debate on the Customs Amendment Bill 2019 in the lower house this morning. He says the amendments form part of government's efforts to deliver BERT. Mr. Strawn says enhancing the skill set of staff has been identified as being important going forward.
Because if we are asking persons, sir, to engage the technology and using a lot of this data, then it means that the skill set, sir, of customs officers for the future must change. And therefore, sir, we are seeking to try to attract to the Customs Department persons who have an IT background and persons who have an accounting background, who can be trained to become customs officers, because those skills, sir, are critical for allowing Barbados to be truly effective in using all of this data.
And Mr. Strawn says government is intent on transitioning Barbados into a 24-hour economy.
The reality is, sir, is that the times that goods are moved in the country affects the cost. And therefore, it means that when we clear items, when officers are deployed, when the port is engaged, all of these things, sir, add up to the cost of doing business in Barbados. And therefore, we will dissect each element, sir. And as we have done at the from the very start of this process, we have engaged persons to say that the government is intended to make sure that this process is as inclusive as possible.
Friday will be the last day of operations at Scotiabank's Old Town branch. Now, several months ago, the bank announced that it will be closing that branch. It has been a fixture in the St. James town for some time, serving Barbadians, tourists and businesses in the north of the island. The branch will instead be merged with its newest flagship, Warrens branch. No job losses are expected as a result of the closure, and all of the affected workers are expected to be integrated into its other branches. Now, over the years, Scotia has closed at least 3 other branches: Wildy, Blackrock and Independence Square. The Canadian Bank has held a presence here in Barbados since 1956. And it's time now to take a look at how those stocks traded on selected exchanges across our region. In Jamaica, Wigton Windfarm Limited ordinary shares was the volume leader with 9,550,215 units. In Trinidad and Tobago, Trinidad Cement Limited was the volume leader with 54,963 shares changing hands, all for a value of $134,602.25. And here in Barbados, First Caribbean International Bank was the volume leader, trading 25,000 shares at $2.86 each.
Sign up today to catch all the major Cropover events live online on cropover.cbc.bb. We've got you covered. Soca Monarch Finals, $53 or $26 US. Pick of the Crop Finals, $62 or $30 US. And Grand Kadooment, $22 Barbados dollars or $11 US. Don't be left out. Log on now to cropover.cbc.bb and book. CBC, taking Cropover to the world.